Hey guys, Mark McKillier here with liveanabolic.com, and today I want to show you 5 fantastic dumbbell exercises that you can do at home for a big chest. All right guys, everybody wants a big chest, right? It looks fantastic when your shirt's off, but chest, kind of like your shoulders and back, is something you can see through your shirt when you're wearing your clothes, so it does look impressive. Plus, a big chest means we got a lot more stability in our shoulder joints, which is naturally a really weak joint. So I'm going to throw a little caveat at you guys this week. I'm including a new piece of equipment. This is a Swiss ball. Sometimes people call them an exercise ball. It's the same thing, really inexpensive, okay? Everybody can have one of these things shipped to you off of Amazon. It's only about $12, $15. All right, so the reason I'm going to use this is because I'm going to create some instability in our exercises, okay? So why would I want to do that? All right, well, when I create instability with this Swiss ball, it means that you cannot use as much weight, okay? And it's going to force you to use all these little tiny stabilizer muscles to balance the weight and balance your body on the Swiss ball. It's a fantastic exercise. I love it. It actually feels really good. So let me start off with the very first exercise, dumbbell chest press, okay? Let me show you how to do this, all right? Have the dumbbells on the side here. You're gonna kind of sit on the Swiss ball like this, all right? And then what you wanna do is kind of lean back and roll until you feel it in the small of your back, okay? This feels fantastic. It's a very comfortable feeling. I'm gonna reach down, pick up my dumbbells. I can put them on my thighs, okay? And then all I'm gonna do is start to look up at the ceiling, bring the dumbbells up to my shoulders, and now you're gonna find a really comfortable balance point, okay? So I can feel my weight being centered right between my shoulder blades. Now it's not down at the low of my back. I can feel the Swiss ball right in the middle of my back, okay? I'm just gonna look straight up, and we're just gonna go straight up and down with these presses. Now, guys, you will not be able to use a lot of weight because, you know, this ball is round and it makes you want to wobble, okay? So you're going to naturally engage your core, okay? You don't even have to think about it. Another thing is, of course, all your little balancing muscles, your coordination, your mind-muscle connection, okay? It's really kicking in here, guys, so you don't roll off the ball, okay? The other thing I really like about this is because we're up in the air like this, I can drop my elbows really far down behind me, just like I was sitting on a bench at a gym, okay? So you get full range of motion when you incorporate a Swiss ball, okay? So guys, nice, slow, controlled movement up and down, okay? At the top of the movement, don't come together, okay? Keep the weights about 8 or 10 inches apart, and I want you just to control the weight all the way up and all the way down, okay? That's the first exercise. The second exercise is very similar, okay? We're gonna be on the Swiss ball, we're gonna be using dumbbells, of course, and they're called flies. Now, I'm gonna position my body on the Swiss ball, same way I did in the chest press movement, okay? So I'm sitting on it, on my butt, okay? Then I kind of roll down until the Swiss ball is in the middle of my back here. I got a good balance, okay? Now, flies are an exercise where we can't use much weight at all, okay? Now, I did not drop the weight here because I picked a really light weight for the presses, but this is what you're gonna have to do, guys. Pick a light weight, pick it up, put them on your thighs, okay? And just like the chest presses a second ago, I'm gonna roll down and look up at the ceiling, okay? Bring the dumbbells up here to my shoulder. I'm gonna press them up, okay? Now, instead of pressing, guys, I want you to let them extend your arms and then bring it up, okay? Now, one thing, guys, you're gonna notice my elbows are not straight. I'm not locking my elbows out. I have a nice, gentle bend in my elbows, and I'm keeping that bend throughout the entire range of motion. So I want you guys to feel like you're hugging a really big, giant barrel, and you're just squeezing it, okay? And at the top, stop about here. All right, so nice, slow, controlled movement all the way up and all the way down. And then when you're burned out and you're done, you're gonna bring the dumbbells down, put them on your thighs. This is a good way to stop. Okay, I got a good burn going right now. And then I'm just gonna put them on the ground like that, okay? Now we can roll up. You can sit down on the ground, however you wanna do it. Okay, all right. I'm already down here. I wanna show you how to do the third exercise with these dumbbells. It's called a pullover, okay? Just like the other ones, we get our body positioned on the Swiss ball the same way. I'm gonna pick up one dumbbell, is all we're gonna use right now, okay? You can go with a little heavier weight, okay, than those flies, because we're gonna be using two hands with one dumbbell, okay? So I'm going to put it on my chest. Now I'm gonna grab the dumbbell with my hands like this, okay? So I'm gonna roll down, okay? A little bit, I got that Swiss ball right between my shoulder blades and my mid-back. Press it up, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna lower that thing behind me, okay, all the way down until you feel a good stretch in your lats and your chest, and you're gonna just pull it up, okay? Right over your head, and then back down. Now you're gonna notice as I do this, I'm rocking back and forth a little bit on the Swiss ball, okay? That is gonna be something your body's naturally gonna wanna do because the center of gravity is changing. As you pull this dumbbell back over your head, your center of gravity changes, and you have to roll down this way on the Swiss ball, otherwise you'll fall over backwards. So you don't even really have to think about it, guys. Okay, this is a fantastic movement here for my inner chest, and it gives you a really good stretch in a different plane than all the other dumbbell exercises we've been doing. All right, so at the last rep up here, down on your chest, to your thigh, to the ground. Real straightforward. Okay, so now the fourth exercise, we're not going to use a Swiss ball for this one. It's called a bridge press. Now, because we're on the ground now and it's stable, okay, we're not having to balance ourselves on this kind of wobbly ball, you're going to be able to use a lot more weight, okay? Now, I'm not going to change the weight for demonstration purposes, but you guys can really load it up here. All right, so here we go. Bridge presses, okay? We're going to be focusing on the lower part of our chest here. So what I want to do is get my feet on the ground here, back's nice and stable. I'm going to pick up these two dumbbells. I'm going to curl them up basically, and all the weight is resting on my elbows right now. So I'm not using any chest muscles, all right? So I'm in a starting position here. All I'm going to do is bring my butt up in the air, and we're going to keep it in this position throughout the entire exercise. This is the bridge press, guys. So I'm ready to start my press. Dumbbells go straight up and then come back down. Now you're going to notice, because the ground is stopping us, we do not have as big a range of motion, okay? That's the only thing I don't like about this exercise. But guys, because we're on the ground, you can use a lot more weight here. So I encourage you guys to load up these dumbbells and use a heavier pair, okay? Pick a weight that's difficult to do, about 8 to 12 reps with good form. Now, guys, at the bottom, don't let your elbows come down and rest on the ground, okay? You want to stop just before your upper arms start to hit the ground, okay? When you do it this way, it keeps the tension, okay, or the weight is on your chest muscle throughout the entire set, all right? So we're done, okay. Butt down, dumbbells down. This is the easiest exercise to stop, okay? When you're on the Swiss ball, you're gonna feel like you're gonna wanna roll off, all right? Last exercise, man, these are 5 fantastic dumbbell exercises you can do at home, guys, which means basically it doesn't require you to buy a lot of expensive equipment, okay? These dumbbells are inexpensive. The Swiss ball is really cheap. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to buy a gym membership. You don't have to drive anywhere during rush hour traffic. All of this can be done at home. All right, last one. I'm gonna get back on my Swiss ball here, guys, okay? Once again, I I just kind of sit on it, all right? I'm gonna roll down until I feel my back kind of centered here, okay? Get my dumbbells, they're gonna come up to my thigh, okay? I'm gonna roll down until I'm looking up at the ceiling now, okay? I'm gonna bring the dumbbells up, and this is gonna be a close grip chest press, all right? So I'm gonna be pushing straight up and straight down, okay, guys? I'm trying to keep those dumbbells squeezed together throughout the entire range of motion, okay? All the way up, all the way down to they just start to touch my chest, okay? This is a great movement that targets the inner part of your chest, guys. Remember, control that movement, okay? Really squeeze those dumbbells together. All right, so we're done. They come to my thighs, to the ground, boom, I'm done. All right, guys, 5 fantastic dumbbell exercises that you do at home to build a really big, impressive chest. And if you like this video, be sure and subscribe to this channel. Man, I got tons of stuff coming your way. Also, send this link to some of your buddies out there. Share the video with them. Give us a little thumbs up, like, post some comments because I want to hear from you. And then finally, guys, remember, you always have to stick with it and never give up on yourself.